Hey Jeff. Okay, so let's get started. I really liked your PAX videos and talking about the stuff that was happening. I thought they were super funny and just like really cool and or inspiring with the little kid and the guy who's giving you his car that he beat you with was just like really funny. And I was like, oh, the things that happened to Jeff. But today I wanted to get on a topic that we could talk back and forth about, and I thought that would be really cool and interesting. And the thing that's been on my mind a lot lately has was sort of spurred by Komori Con. I hung out with a lot of my friends who are non-binary gendered, which though the explanation that I have for that is that these people don't subscribe to either gender. They don't identify as either. They just are themselves and they go by the pronouns of they and them. And I've just been sort of like hanging out with a lot of people that are that way, and I'm just like, oh, how cool and interesting, and just been thinking about it a lot. And I'm like, I wonder what Jeff thinks about this, and I just wanted to go back and forth on it because I think it's a really cool thing to get out in the open that people should be talking about more and more because it just keeps emerging and it keeps growing into this big community of people that are really awesome and that just do what they want to do, and they don't believe in gender stereotypes. And I just think, oh, it's so cool. And yeah, and then today actually, like I've been thinking about it so much that today my director was talking to me about my character and was like, "Oh, Sammy, your character is going to be wearing like baggy clothes and isn't really going to be very stereotypically feminine and isn't going to be like super ditzy like valley girl or anything." And I was like, oh, that's such a cool direction to take it. And then inwardly I was like, what if character was non-binary? And then so I kind of just made this character decision, and I was like, that's so interesting and different than anything I've done. And yes, it's a thing that's happening that I'm like, people should talk about it, and not like in a violent or argumentative way, just in a way that it's like, this is something that should be talked about and should be just discussed. And it should be a household thing that everyone knows about, but it's sort of quietly coming out in the open. Other than that, I really look forward to your video tomorrow. I'm hoping that it's a really cool PAX video with lots of stuff, and then you also respond to this at some point because, yes. And yeah, I am going to hang out with Oliver and play some more Animal Crossing. So, I'll see you tomorrow, Jeff.